Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Here's Jason
You live, dogs.
And we are underway from Miami. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yep. I said you can hear me? You hear me? Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. Come on, man. You're doing all that weird shit. That's why you live right now.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll get this up just shy of
live
the 30.
right now, nigga.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The tight end in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
The kid.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins.
Yeah, you live doing all this weird shit. You live right now, nigga. Live. Made him fuck up real quick.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
I'm in there. Swimwear.
There on the tackle.
And do my shit real quick.
Bit off, a pretty decent gain.
While I got time. Gotta do my adjustments, man.
After the pickup of 5,
what you want,
2nd
dog?
and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. And he goes
Damn,
down.
my shit got stuck.
To get to him. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Yeah, I couldn't even finish my shit. There you go. Alright, so I got that, I got that, I got that. I gotta do my adjustments, nigga. Chill out. This nigga running this shit.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Oh, you weren't supposed to. Oh, it's not supposed to catch it right there.
He'll go down well short of a first. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down.
Making my adjustments, nigga. You gonna see? You gonna see? Oh, you gonna see?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Watch
and
this.
They've got to be breathing
Let's
a little
see.
bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson buying time, and he's going to have to eat
Told
this
you.
one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the triple pass, and it's complete.
What the? Yo!
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They give that nigga anything.
How many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They're going on 4th down. It's
The kid, you thought I wasn't going to see that shit? Fuck out of here.
It's a sack and a turnover.
Now, back to what I was doing.
The Ravens go for it, but come
Fuck
up
they
empty.
talking about?
And it'll be a turnover on down.
Fucking rushing me and shit. Fuck we doing? Rush that. Rush that, nigga.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down.
Yeah, you better make everybody go back.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And they'll be stopped at the 20.
Yeah, rush that, dog.
That started at the 14.
Rush that shit.
14.
Rush that shit right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slot man moves right. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Being chased out left.
The kid.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown.
Fuck out of here.
Tyreek
Let's go.
Hill, 28 yards.
Let's fucking go.
And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
And you live right now.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
That shit over with.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so
That
we
shit
will start
over.
here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum for the defense.
Definitely
We
with
know
the
it.
defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th
We
down,
know it.
that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Now we'll throw here to his running
Good
back.
stop.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson rolling to his right. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The drive stays
We know what to do next. We know what to do next.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off.
Fumble coming.
Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now Jackson on first down.
Yep.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. From just shy of midfield, Tua, that's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Protect the wrong one.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
Fucked up again.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
First down,
and he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Sticking the wrong person. You clicking too many buttons, nigga. You clicking too many buttons.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You can double stick niggas all you want.
Tua completes it to the tight end, Smythe.
All you want.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And a completion to Wilson.
Ooh, where I'm at
with
it,
be
4th and
very
inches.
close to a first down,
like
but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
This nigga typing on his keyboard.
Here's Tua. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
Get his fat ass.
20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, here's Mostert again. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down.
Damn.
It's going to be incomplete.
Hit that boy.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Tua on fourth down. Steps away to his left.
Damn. None of y'all couldn't get that.
Intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback. Jackson's throwing in the hands of Andrews.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Oh, no, wrong way. This way, this way.
On first down, Drake. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They go play action now. Jackson.
Out of bounds. Ain't nobody touching him.
They'll say out of bounds.
I'll take it.
So it's incomplete. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB. And he knocked
pushing
that one away.
motherfuckers, man. They down there cheating, man. Watch them niggas, man.
Coming left is Hill. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Well, a good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He ain't even see him.
It down to the 30-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Jackson now. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the football back at their own.
You let a fat nigga take it from you. Corny.
Big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football. There's that level of excitement and nervousness.
You let a fat nigga take it from you. You corny.
And you say no better sight. Well, not for the quarterback to just
throw it.
Bad enough to throw a pick. or throw one to the big guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Damn, you ain't even block. I hate that nigga, yo. I swear I do.
It was Tyus Bowser that time
He
who
don't
made the
do
play on the
no
defensive
blocking
side.
for me. Never.
On second down, Mostert. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua.
Y'all got rid of that. That's on.
And he goes down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Tua going to throw.
That's crazy.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't
That's
convert
crazy.
on 4th down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And they'll get this.
Laid him down with flat like a doormat.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there?
Right where we left off at, baby.
That's
what I'm talking about.
They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Good possession. That's what I like.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Woo! Snatched it.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him.
Go.
And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles,
Let's
with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Forced out to his left. Touchdown Dolphins. Cedric Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
No hype shit.
An extra point away now from
All calm. All calm shit. No hype shit. All calm shit. We live right now.
We are tied at 14. This one's tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground.
About time you did something.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground
doing the
after the
same
last
shit
2 drives.
that he was originally doing.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Ah, I was right there. I was right the fuck there.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
I had just turned.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
It's over. It's over.
Counter play, Drake.
No first down.
He's across midfield and into
Take them
Miami
legs out.
territory. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You want us to turn down? Okay.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, once more, a strong
That might hurt you.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side.
Hell yeah.
Andrews is tight end.
You gonna
Still
get hurt,
a few
boy.
inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
You gonna get hurt, boy.
Now a run up the middle with Drake. And
You gonna get hurt, boy.
30-yard line here, right at the 30. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Buying time to his left. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Come on, they didn't giving that nigga anything.
At the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Edwards now on first and 10.
Good hit.
Forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Play action. It's Jackson.
Damn.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews as his guys have now moved out in front.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Damn.
And he had no room to
That
run
nigga
as he's
stopped.
tackled down inside the 20.
Oh, yeah, I get ball back at half.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that.
Come on,
like
man.
And they have had a lot of time to cool
Damn.
off reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves
The fuck
mentally
was
sharp
that?
and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On second and 15 now. Tua.
Hey, dropped it. Come on.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Come
Third
on.
down.
He did a fine job
With
there,
the
not
drops.
hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often miss time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He completes it to Wilson. And that's
Ooh,
not nearly going to be
5
enough.
more
Stopped
yards.
at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he goes out of bounds.
And
just
more.
shy of the 45. No one there
And
to help
more.
out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. second down. Here's Mostert again. And across
and more.
goes into
That's what I'm talking about.
Second quarter action with 1:59
I love
remaining. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. Wilson snags it left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Tua now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Here's Rdavila to throw.
Yo, come on, yo. They always do that shit. Damn. Niggas wide the fuck open. This shit is bananas.
For this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 17, Jackson.
Yo, intentional. Intentional. Thank you. Fuck we talking about?
We saw it too. Nobody
intentional.
In the vicinity of that throw.
Fuck we doing, dog?
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys.
Niggas is throwing anything. Let's go.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Fuck we talking about?
Jackson being chased out left.
Yo.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
That's wild.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson.
Out of bounds.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson steps away to his left.
Got him for a loss, baby.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts
for a loss, baby.
With 14 seconds to go in this first half.
For a loss, baby.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson.
Damn, y'all, they get it. Oh, 3rd and inches. I love it.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Third and inches.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down.
No 3 points for you, player.
Play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back.
No 3 points for you, player.
Booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful.
Bitch.
If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And across midfield he goes.
I'll take the extra.
Territory. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On third down, here's Wilson.
Woo!
A good space
Smooth up the middle.
He takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Smooth up the
That one
middle.
good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Ah, no.
It's
Damn.
intercepted at the goal line. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yo, get out of here.
Space here.
Yeah, your slow ass ain't going nowhere.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. This one caught by his tight end Oliver. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
In motion left is Watkins. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. This will be caught.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, that's good.
He doing the same shit.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Nope.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
All they did was keep it the same way.
Dobbins.
Damn, I hit the shit out that nigga.
So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind
This is
melding
about to
on
go
this
up.
one. Coach Madden would love
This
this.
is about to go up.
Power football, hat on a hat, chest
We
to
about to
chest,
glow up
driving
right here.
forward, touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point
That
conversion.
might be, yo. You might fuck up right here, man. See? I hope you don't be greedy.
They'll try and run here.
Nope.
And he is going to be
Got him.
stopped short of the goal
Yup.
line.
That's the one right there. That's the one right there.
Couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And
That's the one
2-point
right there.
attempt is turned aside.
That's the one right there.
Tucker now to
That's
kick
the
it
one
away
right
following
there.
the touchdown.
Let's make this game be down by 1.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And
Let's
he'll be
go.
out of bounds
Let's go.
here just past the 20-yard line.
Sideline work. Sideline work. Let's go.
The
Let's go.
Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more
Stop
interesting
that clock.
in the second
Let's go.
half. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Wilson.
Let's go. We on them. Let's work. Let's work. Time to go to work.
Next wave could bring him down.
Don't do no talking. Don't do no talking. Don't do no talking.
On second and very short.
Won't do no talking.
And Wilson with it.
Let's go. Let's go to work.
And he's going to be taken
Let's go to work.
down with the first down at the Ravens 26.
Let's go to work.
Now they'll
Won't do
hand it
no
off to
talking.
Wilson. And he'll
That's what I'm
maneuver
talking
his
about.
way
Let's go.
forward for about 4.
Let's go.
Second and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply
Let's
an
go.
offensive line
Let's go.
winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice
Let's
lane
go.
to hit.
Let's go to work.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the 22, Tua.
Let's go.
It's out to the flat. Mostert.
Out of bounds. Let's go.
Inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
Let's do it.
before he's out of bounds.
Let's do it.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both
go.
need to be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see
Let's
if
do
that's
it.
the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Wilson with a first down carry.
Let's go. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Let's go.
Jeff Wilson.
We on them.
13-yard touchdown run.
We
And
on
the
'em.
Dolphins are back within a score.
We on them.
Extra
Let's go.
point up and good
2
by
minutes.
Sanders. And
That's
the
what
lead
we doing.
will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown,
hit it.
ready to
Let's
kick
get
it
this
away
fumble.
is Sanders.
Let's get this fumble.
This take it in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Smart work. That's what we doing. All smart work. He want to run out the clock. Let's go. All smart work. What's up, guys?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction
Nice.
after that last touchdown as they
Nice.
nurse this small lead. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Yes, sir.
On the
Yes,
run,
sir.
had to get on his horse.
Yes, sir.
Still accurately throws a
My nigga
nice
Chubb
pass for a
coming
first
in.
down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Oh, come on, y'all make the tackle.
Past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On the counter, it's Edwards. And some room to work. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count
block the shit.
And indeed,
Block the shit out
for the first down.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Jackson.
Woo!
And now here is another interception. Picked off Byron Jones.
You said let's go.
Take over at their own 13-yard.
Yo, you said let's go.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean,
Yo, you said let's go.
Quarterback of his caliber picked now.
I just was trying to make sure I heard you right.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that
Just trying to
with
make sure I
maybe a
heard you
quarterback
right.
with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback
Just trying to make sure I heard you right.
That's all. I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. After the turnover, it's Tua. Forced out to his left.
Yo, come on, man.
Goodness, another interception.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
That's crazy.
That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer.
That's fucking
here and
crazy.
Back into this game in the
No
third
pass
quarter.
interference,
Instead,
no nothing.
They further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
They're going to try to run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups.
No, I actually did a couple of times. You just can't take your foot off the gate. You take your foot off the gate, boy.
So
I'm busting through that gate.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
You know what happens when you talk shit, right? You know what happens when you talk shit.
So get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Alright, keep that. Keep that same energy. You got to. The minute you let that shit up, it's over.
First down,
I'm telling
Miami
you,
as they get
the
set
minute
to
you
start
let
the
up,
drive.
it's over. You know it. You know it. So don't even think about it too much. The minute you think about it too much, it's over.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6.
Come on, man.
Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best. These guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone.
Blitz and fucking miss?
And he will have a Ravens
get the fuck out of here.
Get the third down conversion.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Now Jackson on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Good.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Get that shit out of here.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left.
I knew that was going to happen.
Open man is Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
Dang.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Ooh, blitzing that ass, too.
Looking up at Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Let's go.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. And going deep for Hill.
Oh,
and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They go play action now. Jackson.
What the?
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Here's Watkins on the jet sweep.
Good catch.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Middle they go with Drake. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 38. The offense on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. Oh, good move. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Jackson now.
That shit out of here.
Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Fourth down, here's Jackson.
Out of bounds. I take it.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I take it.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
Come on, yo, that shit is fucking cat, bro. That shit is cat.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
That shit is cat, yo. That shit is crazy. That was on the ground. That's on the ground.
Ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about
they need to
how much
overturn
pressure is in the
that,
face
bro.
of a
That's
guy,
crazy.
and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in.
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here,
he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now
how they going to say he out of bounds but didn't even stop the clock?
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson flush to his right. Open man Watkins.
That's crazy.
Touchdown,
They get
Baltimore. Sammy Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Rolling to his right. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cedric Wilson, 30 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The two are going to try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They go play action with Jackson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Jackson. He'll bite. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Jackson now down around his goal line. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Now Hill to return it. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Caught. It's Wilson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They'll go for it. This is Wilson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Tua steps away. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Fire down.
18, Mike, 18. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
In motion goes the tight end. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Play action. It's Jackson. Out to his left. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Josh Oliver, 41 yards. And the Ravens have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the tight end goes in motion left. After the sack on first down, Bridgewater forced out to his left. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Well, a heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yellow, go!
Watch the slant! Watch the slant!
Mike Ford, Green Jack!
You can't block me! Mike Ford! Mike Ford! You're trapped! You're trapped!
Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Black shot.
18, Mike 18. It's going to be a long day.
Shot. 17.
Check! Shift! Watch the shift!
Ready, go!
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Watch 10, come on, watch 10. Single slot.
Guard red.
18, Mike 18. Reverse. Pick your game up. Mike 18,
Go blue.
Watch 18 the Mike. Coming to you.
Tua on 4th down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
red zone now. They'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. At this point, down big. You'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Tua to throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And the Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete dominance.